Hello everyone, Lewis Crompton here, and this is not financial advice. The secret money hack that the elite don't want you to know about, the eighth wonder of the world, according to Einstein, and the reason I was able to turn my trading into a property empire. The way that you can start with a small amount of money and end up with generational wealth. What is compound interest and how can you benefit from it? I'm going to be lifting the lid on the single best wealth generation technique that exists on the planet and ever will. This video will make you realize how you can change the trajectory of your life, your family's life, and your future family's lives if you take action. Use this method and be consistent. This is probably the thing I get the most excited about sharing with people, as it is the thing which, once I understood it, changed my life. And if you want to learn about how to do money better, how to make more of it in less time, then like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications. I'm going to be talking about compound interest. When I was a counselor, we used to describe this moment in someone's healing journey where it was as if the scales had dropped from their eyes. And that was really describing the moment at which they were able to see clearly again, to understand and to start to make positive action in their lives. When I talk about compound interest, I feel like that is what happens for people, but instead of it being about a painful issue that they are trying to overcome, it's instead about their finances and their willingness to do something different, to create a different life. Thinking about it, that may be something painful actually for some people still, that they need to get past their relationship with money. So let this video be your wake-up call that you need to do something. Let this video be your permission slip and your instruction to do something new, which will mean you create that life you truly want and deserve. Create the method by which you can make your money work harder for you, far harder than you are having to work currently for your money. This way of using and growing your money is why I personally am so passionate about trading. The way in which I trade allows me to maximize this money method more than any other method. So how do we do it? And what exactly is compound interest? As mentioned, it was Albert Einstein who uttered the words, "Whoever understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." Ah, Einstein, doing the original mic drop right there. Compound interest is the process of earning interest on top of your interest. That means that as your original money grows, it actually grows faster. The concept is like that of a snowball. Imagine a beautiful white Christmas day. You go outside with the kids and start making snowballs. And then, for some weird reason, you don't throw it. You don't throw that snowball as hard as you possibly can at your firstborn child. Instead, you spare the child and you walk to your local hill. At the top of that hill, you take this snowball, just the size of your hand, and you roll it down the hill. As it rolls down the hill, it gets bigger. The bigger it gets, the faster it grows. The larger it is, the more snow sticks to it, and it grows at an exponential rate. It is a strange mathematical truth, but the larger the object, the quicker it will grow in size. The same is true of your money, when you know what to do with it. Have you ever heard the phrase, "It takes money to make money"? Now there is actually a lot of truth in that, because money is attracted to money. When you have more money, you have access to opportunities that require that level of money. And the likelihood is you are probably around others who are looking for opportunities to grow their wealth, to grow their money as well. Now, do not use that as an excuse to not get involved with investing. You can start with a really small amount of money and just be consistent on a monthly basis. And because of compound interest, it will grow into a substantial amount of money. If you only have £100, this is for you. If you have £10,000, then this is for you. If you have over £500,000 in the bank, like one of my trading students does, then this is for you. The magic is in using compound interest. To use compound interest, you have to be making interest in the first place. Okay, let me run you by some of the numbers then, and this may start to blow your mind. So I hope that you are sat down, because you're going to need to be. And you may need a cold beer or a glass of wine after we finish going through it, because you're definitely going to want to start investing once you understand this. And I know that for sure because it did it for me. Let's make a couple of basic numbers for assumptions. And after I've run through these examples, I'm going to truly blow your mind by showing you what I do to rocket fuel this process even more than what I'm about to talk about now. So let's say that you have £10,000. I'm going to say that because it's easier for my mental arithmetic to use a nice round figure like that. Let's say that each year you make 10% on your money. That means each year your money grows by 10%. That means your money in that first year grows from 10,000 to 11,000. It has grown by £1,000. That is because obviously 10% of 10,000 is worth £1,000. Let's say that in your second year then, your investments perform at the same level. And again, they make 10%. What is that 10% now worth? Is that 10% worth 1,000? Is it worth less than that? Is it worth more than that? Is it worth something different? And by the way, this is something else that I truly love about investing. It allows you to perform at the same exact level for the rest of your life, but still be making substantially more over time. A normal job won't let you do that. Most jobs, if you perform at the same level forever, will probably put you on, I don't know, some form of performance review, pay review of some description, something like that, to either move you out or to move you up. So back to investing. In your second year, when you make that 10% growth again, it is no longer based on just the £10,000. It is now based on the £11,000. So that 10% is now worth 1,100, not just 1,000. A small increase in the early years, yes, but after 5 years, that 10,000 you started with is now worth £25,937. You have more than doubled your money in 10 years. I don't know why people think that this is not a good return. I don't know why people think that it's a small amount of money. I don't understand why people have that mindset. And those are the people that are probably never going to make it. Would you be happy to double your money in 7 years from now? Do you know what the crazy thing is? Some people say no to that question. The other crazy thing is that if you were to wait for just 2 more years of compounding, then you would be able to triple that account from 10,000 to 30,000 in just 12 years. How long do you think it would take to become a millionaire at that rate? How many years? How many months do you think it would take you investing at 10% growth per year? To turn just 10,000 into 1 million using just one investment vehicle that makes you 10 per year would take you 49 years. Personally, I don't think that's bad. I do know 2 major cheat codes that you can use to speed up that process, however, but from 10,000 to over a million in less than 50 years is insane. Do you want to know what they are in terms of these 2 cheat codes? Maybe I should wait for a different video to share them. No? Okay, well I will share them now then. The first way that you can rocket fuel that is to put some extra cash into the investment vehicle as you go along each year. Let's say that you were to add just £100 per month. That would add up to £1,200 per year, so £1,200 per year, and that would make you a millionaire in just 41 years instead. So if you are 30 now, by the time you're 70, you would have £1 million in the bank. Nice. What if you were to pay £300 per month? What happens then? Well, if you did that, you would become a millionaire in 34 years. Pretty incredible, right? Some of you don't want to wait that long, but remember, this is just one investment vehicle. So that is just one way that you can rocket fuel that process. Now, before I share with you the second way that you can rocket fuel that process, I want to give you a couple of ways that you can create investments that create that 10% per year. If that is all I was aiming for, then I would be looking at some fairly safe, probably property investments, as well as some index trackers, maybe some surefire stocks and shares, or some variation of investment fund like a hedge fund of some description. Now, there are a few ways to achieve 10% per year in a fairly easy way. I mean, I even give 10% to my investors on an annual basis as well. If you know how, and you know the right people, and you know the safe vehicles, then you can make 10% per year. There is a better way though. If you are willing to learn a skill which will maximize the ability to make compound interest, your absolute best friend is going to be doing those two things together. What you want to do is find yourself an investment vehicle which will enable you to compound monthly, not yearly. Then the growth will really take off. This is what trading has done for me and has done for my students. With trading, you don't have to wait until the end of the year to compound on the interest accrued. You can wait until the end of the month, end of the week, end of the day, or even the end of every single closed profitable trade that you take. That's how you can do it. If we base it conservatively on a month, let's even drop down our percentage return to just 5% per month. My students do make anywhere from 5% to 10% per month, not annually, per month. One of my students the other month made 14%, and that was after just 4 months on our mentorship. So keeping it conservative at 5% per year, 5% per month, and let's again say for the sake of maths, you have £10,000 in your account. If you were to make 5% per month and not add in any extra money, our other cheat code, that would become £18,000 at the end of your first year. It would become £100,000 in 4 years, and it would become 1 million in less than 8 years. That is the power of monthly compound interest. And we haven't even added in any extra money. We haven't even factored in you getting better as a trader over the years. Now let's make things really difficult for us now. Let's say that you are making 10% per month, you've gotten better, and you don't get any better from that point though, so it sticks at 10%, although you could get better than that with our strategies. Let's say you add in £200 per month, but here's the hard bit. You only start with £1,500 in your trading account. That would grow to 1 million in just 5 years. 5 years to become a millionaire tax-free in the UK, all from one skill and all in less than 30 minutes a day. Some people will generally not think that is good enough, and I personally think that those people are crazy. They are also the people looking for get rich quick and are the people that will never get success financially. It still requires patience, it still requires the mastery of a skill set, it still requires education and mentorship and support. However, the rewards are well worth it. That is why I am constantly thankful that I first got into investing through trading financial markets and Forex. It allowed me to generate enough capital to start investing in property and it catapulted my life into a completely different place than I ever would have experienced without it. I hope this video has served as a massive eye-opener and encourager to you, to inspire you to take action and to do something which will generate you wealth. Wealth that will grow and wealth that will last. So if you want to learn more about how to do money in a safe way, in a better way, how to make more money in less time, then like this video and subscribe to this channel. Let me know in the comments what has been the biggest takeaway for you from this video. My name is Lewis Crompton and this is not financial advice.